And so off the tip, it's Oklahoma City. Down low, here's Adams, and Adams with the slam.
Listen, you can count on Paul to find the open man. His court awareness simply off the charts.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Houston. It seems like every team, Greg, needs that one enforcer, that one guy who's going to get under opponent's skin.
Well, in one poll of coaches and players, Adams was voted the second dirtiest player in the league. One guy said he's real physical, but maybe he crosses the line. Throws the sneaky elbow here and there, commits extra hard fouls, yet Adams usually escapes foul trouble.
The drive by LeBron. Oh, that was something else.
Oh, come on. Hall of Fame, athleticism, and ability. James has no problem throwing it down in style.
Johnson against Paul. The 11-footer. He's off on that one. And it's Houston the other way. It's stolen by Adams. Here's Paul. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Gallinari surveying the D. 5 to shoot over LeBron. And it's Gallinari missing. Here we go. James heading to the hoop. Finished off the break. LeBron's got 6.
James is unreal in fast break situations. Impossible to contain when he's off and running.
Here's Paul. Here's Dort. Up and in on the layup.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
The drive by...
You give James a lane to the basket, he's going to dunk it hard. Amazing watching him just glide through the air.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Here's Paul. Misses off the right iron. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Houston. Here's Jordan. 2 points. That one goes.
And the perils of trying to defend Jordan. Athletic enough to get anywhere he wants to go, and then tough enough to take the hit and finish.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
The Thunder shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. And he knocks down the first one. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
And LeBron James still the face of the league as he goes into his mid-30s. The impact he's had on this sport is really immeasurable.
Come on, Jay. I mean, he's one of the most recognizable athletes in the world. I mean, it's scary to think that LeBron can still turn it on and take over when he needs to. And you know what? Playoff LeBron is a very real thing.
There's Schroeder following the score by Houston. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast. Here's Gill. No points in the game yet for him. We've got 1:28 left here in the first quarter. Off target at the rim. Diallo with it. He's picked up by Jordan. Diallo the pass to Schroeder. Pass to Ferguson. To the middle. Here's Muscala. Count with that one.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
Houston in the lead. It's LeBron with the drive.
That's how LeBron likes to attack. So effective at scoring on the move.
Here's Oklahoma City. Now here's Diallo to the inside. Schroeder, that's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Here's Jordan, and the dunk by Jordan.
Yeah, the explosive doesn't even begin to describe it. Jordan simply flying.
Schroeder passes to Ferguson. Oklahoma City moving it around. Tries from 10. It's rebounded by Houston. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Opts it up for Jordan, and the dunk by Jordan.
And you know how that play's going to end. Jordan in the air, adjusting effortlessly.
Schroeder with the ball. Over to the wing. Launches a 3. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Houston. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We come back right after this. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And looking at what we've seen from Houston, what do you guys think?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Old school approach. I mean, if you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
Here's Johnson. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So for Oklahoma City right now, Mike Muscala out there with Noel. Then there's Dennis Schroeder, and it's Diallo in at the 2.
And the defining trait of the greatest of superstars, Jordan makes the players around him better. Mentally, in terms of effort, and in terms of their performance.
And so Jordan nails both of them.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Schroeder against Johnson. Now here's Schroeder. Defense right on him. At this time, his first miss in 3 attempts from the field. And James throws it down.
Love seeing James soar like an eagle. He's exceptional at rising up quickly for the alley-oop.
There's the pass to Noel. Kicks to Schroeder. Tipped away. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
The drive by Jordan. And Junior gets it to go on the assist by Jordan. Junior's got his first basket of the night.
Yeah, and this is what happens when you have a scorer like Jordan on the floor. He attracts all that attention defensively, leaving guys wide open.
And first timer of the game called for Oklahoma City. And Gallinari kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Noel. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 on the shot clock. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Houston leading by 9. Floats it up for James. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And defensively, I know we say it every game, you have to try to make someone other than LeBron beat you. Easier said than done.
Now here's Paul. And he lobs it up toward the rim, and Noel throws it down.
And hard to decide which is better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. LeBron against Gallinari. And James throws it down.
That's just crazy athleticism from James. His vertical is through the roof.
And, you know, we talk a lot about Paul as a leader on and off the court. Was elected president of the Players Association back in 2013, re-elected for a 4-year term in 2017. People simply trust his point of view.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. A shot by Jordan, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
That's just great defense, forcing this man into a difficult attempt.
Now, here's Gallinari. He's still scoreless so far in this one.
Yeah, his teammates are going to like Gallinari more and more with every one of those passes. Good job to set up for a wide-open look.
Well, we know for Chris Paul, Greg, it's nothing new to leave, but on Oklahoma City last year, he had to do it without being surrounded by superstars.
You know, that's okay. Paul's a guy who wants to set the table. You have to have the ball to do that, and he's at his best when directing traffic and making his teammates better.
Steven Adams, he's checked in for the Thunder. Gill hits them both.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Pass to Adams. Gallinari outside. For the 3. The shot, no good. So Houston will take it the other way. And here's the fast break. Jordan leading the way. James kicks to Junior. Kept alive. Inside. One-on-one fast break. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic dunk.
Oh, yeah, bang, bang. An impressive sequence that has them fired up.
Gill misses. Oklahoma City trails by 9. Gallinari with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. And Torch gets it to go.
Sometimes trailing in the game, players get sucked into trying to make that home run play.
There's 47 seconds left in the second quarter. LeBron drives in, and LeBron throws it down.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Ball finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Now, here's Gallinari. No good with the triple.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, he just hit a rough patch. He's trying to climb out of it, but he hasn't been successful.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
Ball outside. 1 second left. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Houston going into the break with a 10-point lead. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And we'll be back with you shortly. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Yeah, the offense looks crisp, and guys are hitting their shots.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. One half to go. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Houston. So on the floor for Houston, LeBron James is out there with Jordan. Then it's Junior. Then it's Johnson, and it's Gill in at the 2 guard. Now here's Jordan, and Adams sends it back.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject them.
Oklahoma City trails by 10. And here's Gallinari outside. Gill with the rebound. And it's Houston's ball. The drive by James, and LeBron throws it down.
They've got this lead because he's at the top of his game. He has been the story tonight.
Here's Dort, guarded by Jordan. Gallinari outside. Clock at 6. And he makes good on the layup. Gallinari's got his first basket.
And with good height for a wing player, Gallinari gives defenders problems down low.
The drive by Jordan, and it's Jordan with the jam.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. That sends Chris Paul to the free throw line. It's going to be on Michael Jordan, and he's got his first chance at the line here. And that one falls for Paul.
He's going to finish his career way up there on the all-time steal list. That's one thing I know about CP3.
That'll be a 5-second call. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And that's what a team needs when they're trailing. Energy on D.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. There's Noel, and slam dunk by Noel.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback. It's good.
This game would have a different look if it wasn't for his shooting. I mean, 100% from the field for him.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Pass to Gallinari. 6 to shoot. Back to Paul. There's the 3. And it's Junior with the rebound. Junior's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Here's Gill. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Nerlens Noel. This is his second trip to the line in this one. And that one falls for Gill. A different look for Oklahoma City. Muscala, he's checked in for Gallinari. Terrence Ferguson comes in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Chris Paul. Oklahoma City trails by 11. To the inside, Noel, and slam dunk by Noel.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
They needed that, and I love that he just didn't settle for the layup.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, you got to be careful with him, James. Always looking to get to the line whenever you can.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. He's off on the second.
Oh, you love how effortless James makes this game look. Everything comes easy to him.
Shooter passes to Diallo. And here is Noel. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And you know what? One of the few bright spots in this game for them today. He's kept his edge even though they've been trailing.
The drive by James.
Now, when James is attacking like this, it's sometimes overwhelming for the D, and they're forced to compromise.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Oklahoma City trails by 9. And Noel throws it down.
One of the few guys in the league who make a lead pass like that. Oh, just a fantastic look.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for Houston. The drive by Jordan and the dunk by Jordan.
And we've seen it. He can do this all game. Jordan with a great burst there to get the finish.
The pass to Ferguson. Schroeder outside. Pass to Ferguson. Noel trying to break loose. Ferguson misses. Houston leading by 9. Stolen away. Over to the left wing. And stolen by Jordan. Here's James. That drops and it comes off an assist from Jordan. 30 points for LeBron.
Even with the D giving him a lot of attention, he's still finding ways to light him up.
Passes it to Diallo. There's 39 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. The Thunder have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this game. No good on the free throw. Adams, he's checked in for Nerlens Noel. So neither attempt will fall that time for him.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
It's Jordan on the wing. He's got 12.
Man, the body control and focus. I mean, Jordan able to draw the foul and still finish the basket.
For Houston, they have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10. And Oklahoma City making a change here. Dort's checked in. There's 25 seconds left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Schroeder against Johnson. Schroeder looking around. Pass to Ferguson. They can't stop the run with that one. It's LeBron with the drive and the dunk by James.
Yet another bucket in close. That's how he's earning his points today.
And so it's Houston with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. We'll return shortly. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. Here's Schroeder. Gallinari and Adams, the combo out front. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Ferguson. And it's Dort in at the 3, the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. And that one's good. Schroeder.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
Houston leading by 14. The drive by James and the dunk by James.
I mean, he's only getting more energy as the game goes along. An incredible second half.
Now the pass to Dort. Doesn't go for him. Jordan with some nice D. Kicks it out to Johnson. From deep. Pass to Gill. From deep, Jordan. But they recover it. James dishes to Johnson. Offline with his 3. Oklahoma City trails by 16. Gallinari passes to Adams. Here's Schroeder. Gets the 14-footer to fall. Schroeder's got 4 points now in the quarter.
His shooting has been a bright spot for them. Otherwise, they struggle as a whole.
It's LeBron with the drive. Here's Junior. Feeds it to LeBron. Gets himself open and drills it. James has got 14 points now in the second half.
I like how James shoots off the pass. He knows how to catch the D by surprise.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Without question. They're giving up too many high percentage looks, a trend that they'd like to reverse.
Alexander's checked in for the Thunder. Paul comes in for Dennis Schroeder. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Passes it to Dort. To the middle and taken away by Johnson. Pass to Junior. And some nice passing there by Houston. Here's Gill. From deep. And Paul pulls it down.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
To the paint. Here's Gallinari. It's rebounded by Houston. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Here's LeBron. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And not a single free throw attempt in that first half, but he has been far more active since the break and drawn some fouls.
Noel's checked in for Oklahoma City. And he can't hit the second. And so it's Gallinari with it. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. Trailing by 17. Paul. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
You got to appreciate how assured Paul is. He takes pride in torching the D on the catch and shoot.
The drive by James. And Junior gets it to go on the assist by LeBron.
That's not who they want guarding him. I mean, the size mismatch is just too big. All he has to do is just keep attacking the rim.
The pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over in the corner, Paul. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Dort. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Houston. Junior's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. James lays it up and in on the nice reverse. James has got 39.
Oh, he's just super efficient when he's close to the rim. James is like a master at knowing which way to take it.
And slam dunk by Noel.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
You're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect. Stolen. And now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander, the fast break champs. And there it is for him.
And scouts questioned whether Gilgeous-Alexander could finish through contact. There's your answer.
LeBron drives in. Here's Junior. Good, and the assist goes to James. LeBron's got 3 assists now in this one.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is no let-up. You know, this is the kind of hard-nosed competitiveness that wins games.
Houston leading by 17. And it's Jordan with the jam.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
That's the dagger. You could tell they wanted that one. I know that seals the deal.
Now here's Paul. Down low. From past the arc. And it's Junior with the rebound. There's 37 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Kicks it out to Johnson. Passes it to LeBron. And Jordan has it in the corner. The three-pointer, no good. Paul looking around. No problems knocking that one down.
Dead eye pull up jumper. Look how Paul makes a quick decision. That's pretty much unguardable.
The drive by James and the dunk by James.
And you know what? This guy is just a natural-born scorer.
Now Paul. So we see Houston taking the W here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that'll do it, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. So long, everyone.
See what we got here, YouTubers. Install. I'm gonna play the Northwest and the Portland Trail Blazers. Apostrophe 20 Trailblazers.
And that shot should leave no doubt as to where we are tonight. It's the Toyota Center here in downtown Houston, Texas. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Anthony is out there with Whiteside, and it's Ariza in at the 3, the small forward. And for Houston, they've got Michael Jordan. Junior's out there with LeBron James. Then it's Johnson, and it's Gill in at the shooting guard position. And it's going to be the Trailblazers off the tip. McCollum kicks to Lillard. To the middle. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
Yeah, you know, Lillard has been so good at finding the open man, puts a lot of zip on his passes, and he knows he's responsible for getting his teammates the ball.
Well, you look at the career.
That was a strong dunk.
Tell you what, just add that one to the highlight reel. James is truly one of the greatest slam dunkers of all time.
Right side up top. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Here's Jordan. And it's Jordan with the jam.
Gotta admire how quickly Jordan gets to the rim. I mean, excellent at slashing to the basket with a lot of force, too.
First quarter of play, 1 minute played. McCollum finds Lillard. Here's Junior. Right side, Jordan. That one drops for him.
You know, Jordan is an accomplished scorer inside. I mean, feels like he can get whatever shot he wants on the block.
And so Lillard will bring it up for Portland. Ariza outside. A 3 from McCollum. No good there. And Houston the other way now. The drive by James lays it up off the glass. James has got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, they call him the freight train. LeBron James, when he's coming down the court like that, good luck trying to stop him.
Lillard against James. Lillard, the pass to Anthony. Over Johnson. Pocket 6. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Guys, they've been getting it done.
They came out with a mission, and they have been tough to stop.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
They're having trouble stopping this run.
And the more trips they continue to come up empty, the more the pressure builds on them.
Now here's Lillard. Back to Whiteside. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got 3 assists now in this one.
If the keys to your offense are in Lillard's hands, you're going to be in pretty good shape. Check out how well he runs the pick and roll there. That's just a perfect way to play. And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Gill against McCollum. Lets it go from 11. And the shot is long.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
The drive by Jordan. Goes to the reverse layup and claps it in. Jordan's got 6 points.
And Jordan is simply amazing at finishing through contact. Doesn't matter what you throw at him or who, he finds a way to score.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland. almost entirely new group here for Portland. We've got 1:55 left in the first quarter. Lillard against Johnson. Lillard outside. Pass to Collins. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up.
And there's no doubt that Lillard is a pure scorer. But it's good to see him focus on his passing, wanting to make his teammates better.
Now here's Jordan. He's got 6 and plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And the foul goes against Portland. First trip to the line for him here. And the first one drops.
Well, when you watch MJ, Michael Jordan, the championship mentality is obvious. He gives his team everything he has to win games, and then some.
And so he makes both from the line.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
The pass to Nurkic. Over Junior. Nurkic can't hit. And it's Houston's ball. They're on a 16-6 run.
Oh, yes, sir. Come on, bring it.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Now, here's Lillard. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Boy, I love watching Lillard turn on the Jets, using that astounding speed to blaze past the defenders.
The drive by LeBron. And good that time. James has got 12 in the game.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Now, here's Lillard. That one falls, his second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
No excuse giving Lillard that kind of positioning. That's just too easy.
The drive by Jordan and the dunk by Jordan.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. The offensive rebound, Lillard outside. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Johnson. And it's Houston on the break. James with the ball. And it's Portland with the rebound. Good if it goes. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Houston going into the break with a 10-point lead. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And looking at what we've seen from Houston, what do you guys think?
They came in on a mission, razor-sharp offense in that first period.
Yeah, I agree. That was a flawless offensive performance so far. I mean, the shots have been falling. They're making good decisions. That's a nice recipe there.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Houston. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. So on the floor for Houston, Johnson is out there with Gill. And it's LeBron James. Then it's Jordan. And it's Junior in at center, locking down the middle. Now, here's Lillard. Shot clock at 6. Passes it to Hood. From deep three-point range, they get it back. Nurkic can't hit. Houston leading by 10. Here's Johnson, and it's sent back by Lillard. Hood against James. Outside Hood. Out to the wing. Lillard from outside. It's rebounded by Houston. The drive by James and the dunk by James.
And LeBron is a force rolling to the rim. When he's driving inside, he's looking for the punch.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Knocks it loose. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And that'll give them a jolt. Nothing like a rejection to light a fire under you.
Houston leading by 12. Count it, and he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
Well, he's fantastic at playing to his strengths. Doesn't get outside of himself. I mean, when he's scoring at an efficient clip like that, he's hard to stop.
Now here's McCollum. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And Whiteside with the basket on the assist by McCollum. Whiteside's gone 4 for 4 shooting tonight. And McCollum on the floor, all business. Off the court, he's a very outspoken player, very colorful guy. And Greg, you were saying you see a future in media for him when he stops playing.
No doubt about it, Kevin. I mean, McCollum spoke up quickly about the seriousness of the virus when they were playing. He's very knowledgeable and shares what's on his mind. A media position after he's done playing is a very real possibility if he chooses to.
Gill misses.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Got it, and the Houston lead has been cut down now to just 10 on the basket from Damian Lillard.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
LeBron drives in, and James throws it down.
You cannot give James these types of opportunity. That guy is relentless.
Pass to Whiteside. Pass to Ariza. Poked loose and stolen by Jordan. Out of bounds, Portland takes possession. Collins checked in for Anthony. Portland trails by 12. McCollum outside. There's a minute 47 left in the first half. And no good that time. Good D by James. The 8-footer. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball. 1:35 left in the first half. And his hot hand continues. 10 of 11 from the floor and looking for more.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Now here's McCollum, still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. to the left side wing. Here's Lillard. It's good for his 4th bucket of the night. He's shooting 4 of 8.
You won't find too many players with a better understanding of the pick and roll than Lillard. He runs that set to a T.
And it's blocked by Whiteside. To the paint. From 8. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And the presence of Whiteside in the paint, really unreal. He is a dominant figure down low. Great work to grab that second chance opportunity.
And LeBron throws it down.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Here's Lillard, following the score by Houston. Shot clock at 5. Shoots. And it's Lillard again missing.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Houston. And of everything he's doing well, it's his scoring that you point to first. Already 22 points in this game. Back to the action after this word. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Houston leading by 12. Here's who Terry Stotts will start in the second half with. The high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Trevor Ariza out there with Anthony, and it's Whiteside in at the 5.
Boy, that burst of speed. James may be the fastest guy in the league, and because of his size and speed, he's a force when he turns the Jets on.
He hits the second from the line. And so Lillard will bring it up for the Trailblazers. Kicks it to McCollum. Ariza outside. Back to McCollum. Ariza outside. 4 on the clock. Shoots the 3. Offensive rebound. Goes back up. That's good. The Houston lead is cut down now to just 11 on the basket from Whiteside.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
Whiteside, that falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. Whiteside's got 4 points in the quarter.
Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
Here's Jordan, and slam dunk by Jordan.
And this is why you just can't give Jordan a running start. I mean, once he has that, the launch pad is set, and he's going to ecstasy. Right through the air and on top of your head.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. Here's Nurkic, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
The Trailblazers shooting their first free throw of the night here. Free throw, no good for Nurkic.
You know, it took Nurkic a while to kind of establish himself as a starting center in the NBA, but it didn't take long to see it's a role he deserves.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And he's all over that shot, has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
Jordan kicks to Junior. Now the pass to Gill. And some nice passing there by Houston. Jordan can't get it to go. Portland trails by 11. Here's Anthony. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. And they're on the break. Here's LeBron, and finished off by LeBron.
You know, it would be fun to tabulate how many of LeBron's career points have come on the break. I would just venture to guess he's had a bunch of them.
Now here's Lillard. 8 points for him. Anthony down low, working on James. Yep, it counts. Anthony's got his first 2 points of the night.
And last year showed that there's still a place in the NBA for a guy like Melo. Mostly a mid-range shooter in the league that has turned away from that. But buckets are buckets, and Melo can still light it up.
Now, here's Nurkic. No good on the triple.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And he gets the bucket.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
That really has been the difference. I mean, they've been the better team in transition.
Here's Trent. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Anthony finds Hood. Now Lillard. 6 on the shot clock. Yes, it is. Scored that as a bucket. Number 5 on a 5 for 11 night. Well, Carmelo Anthony was out of the NBA for about a year, calendar-wise. Greg, were you surprised it took him so long to get a look and get back in the NBA?
Kevin, I wasn't shocked, but absolutely I was surprised. I mean, it was always going to take the right fit for Melo and the right team. And in this case, it was the Blazers. But Melo showed he has legs left in the league and can still be a positive.
For Houston, they have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point. Zach Collins checked in for Portland. Little comes in for Hood. Free throw, no good for LeBron.
You talk about LeBron James, he does it all. Defends, scores, rebounds, passes, high IQ, unselfish. The leader off the court as well as on.
Now, here's Lillard. He's got 10. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
And Portland making a change here. Ariza's checked in. And free throw good from Lillard.
Lillard is really a force of nature. I mean, an incredible talent who torches just about everybody with his scoring ability.
It's LeBron with the drive.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Out to the right wing. Nurkic, the pass to Lillard. Yep, that one goes. Lillard's got 7 now in this quarter.
What strength from Lillard. Just not allowing the defense to have the last word.
Here's Gill, and he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one.
Well, guys, I'm glad they didn't try because I don't want anybody to get hurt out there.
And here are the Trailblazers now, following the score by Houston. Inside, here's Lillard, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Avery Johnson.
You know, Dame loves to test the defense like that, runs up against it, and then outworks them.
And these are his second and third free throws tonight.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for Damian Lillard. 35 seconds left in the third. Johnson attacking. He kicks to Junior. Here's Gill. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Johnson against Lillard. And Lillard throws it down.
And for a point guard, Lillard has some hops. Outstanding at knowing when to use them for the dunk.
That shot misses. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Houston. And his big game just keeps getting bigger. That quarter sees him get over 30 points. Right back after this break. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Here's Lillard. LeBron James is out there with Junior. Then it's Jordan. Then there's Gill. And it's Johnson in at the point. That's the 5 for Houston right now. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
And I tell you what, guys, I think that's the best part of James' game. He's got a lot of good parts, but his vision is otherworldly.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
But, you know, he's destroying them right now, guys. This defense has to make an adjustment to try and cool him off.
He's checked in for the Trailblazers. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, Terry Stotts just went over his game plan with his team, and he was emphatic. He said, we are not going to win this game playing this way, fellas. You've got to step it up. You've got to get aggressive, and you've got to battle to get back in this thing. See if that pep talk got him going, guys.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Now here's Jordan, and it's Jordan with the jam.
He is certainly a dominant player. Michael Jordan, when he's in the zone, unstoppable.
Lillard from outside. It's hauled in by LeBron. LeBron's got his 6th rebound on the night. Jordan trying to free himself up, and the dunk by LeBron.
It's basically been all him. I mean, he scored most of the points himself.
Now McCollum floats one. It's rebounded by Houston. Junior's got 6 rebounds in the game. The drive by Jordan, and he converts the layup. Jordan's got the lead up to 14 now for Houston.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Well, constantly finding lanes to the basket, getting great looks inside.
Lillard, whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
And no stopping Lillard. Excellent at staying in control no matter what the D throws at him.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Houston.
Boy, guys, I really like how they've driven the ball to the basket in this game. I mean, they've been very aggressive with it.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
Now here's Jordan. James misses. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for two.
And, you know, Carmelo Anthony is a special player, guys. Bulky, small forward with a quick trigger release, an elite scorer.
That free throw good from Anthony.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
Both free throws good from Anthony. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. The drive by LeBron. Junior with it. Whiteside's there. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Junior missing.
Tough miss, especially since the defense wasn't that strong. I mean, he needs to cash in from there.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. McCollum's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And you can't give McCollum any space. Always a threat to pull the trigger.
The drive by the power on that Gruden.
He is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think.
Without question, a crowd pleaser to the 10th degree.
Whiteside, good.
High drama here, guys. I mean, they've managed to get hot just when it looked like this thing was out of reach.
And what a huge injection of energy they got here in crunch time. Suddenly, they're an offensive juggernaut.
Really like that work there in the paint. He has really established a low post presence.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
A moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, LeBron James.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. It must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. Now LeBron following the three-point attempt by C.J. McCollum.
LeBron James knows the meaning of the word layup, but he's much more interested in throwing it down when he can.
Here's McCollum, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got his 8th assist here tonight.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Here's Lillard following the basket by LeBron James. And Lillard gets to Ariza. Here's Whiteside, and a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. Whiteside's got 10 points here in the second half.
You've got to box out on the boards. When you don't, that's what happens.
And the dunk by LeBron.
Yeah, and Jordan sees the floor so nicely. I mean, one of his guys has a clean look. He gets the ball to him in whip-like fashion.
Now here's Lillard. And he banks in the layup. Lillard's got 24.
Doing all he can so far, but they still find themselves trailing.
Here's Jordan, and it's blocked by Whiteside.
And Whiteside takes great pride in rejecting shots. Outstanding at getting his arms up and the 9 shooters.
And there's the feed to Johnson. Pass to Gill. Tries yet again. The shot misses. Good D by McCollum. And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the Trailblazers. Trailing here by 8. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line. That's going to send Damian Lillard to the free throw line. It's going to be on Avery Johnson. .32 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one, and he commits the intentional foul. And so it's Houston with it. They've led by as many as 14 points.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. They're down by 7. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. McCollum against Gill.
And when it matters most, the coach has the confidence that McCollum will deliver.
And it's Houston's ball. It's a 5-point game and an intentional foul right there. So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
And he adds to their lead with some very solid free throws. I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yep, I'd agree with you. Chalk it up. W in the bag.
This is what he's known for. When it's an important possession, Lillard knows how to come through.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
A different look now for Portland. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And that's curtains for him. Some really good work at the charity stripe to close this one out.
And that's an intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. From deep, no good. So Houston wins it. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Alderson, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.